I'm Paul Radu. I'm an investigative journalist. I work with networks of investigative journalists. I created a few such networks. We believe in sharing information across these networks. So what we do is we investigate locally, but then we assemble a bigger puzzle. Part of this work is done via the Investigative Dashboard, which is a tool that we created with the help of the Global Investigative Journalists Network. And the Investigative Dashboard, I believe you can make good use of it. It has 4 sections. One section is a research desk. We have experts that work with us, and they're experts into finding out data on companies worldwide. You can address these questions on the research desk of the Investigative Dashboard, and these researchers will assist you for free in finding out information on companies. There's another section of it which is an elastic list, an interface towards various registries of companies worldwide. I think right now there are more than 400 such places indexed there. For instance, if you need to get data about a company from Ukraine that is selling something in the UK, you can have access to it through the Investigative Dashboard, and you can see who's running that company. There's also a section that points you out to software that you can use in your investigative work. And finally, there's a data vault where we index scraped data, where we index information on companies from various countries. The really useful thing about the Investigative Dashboard is that lots of problems that seem to be local, they actually have an international angle. I can give some example. I just came back from Africa, for instance, and African journalists, for instance, in Sierra Leone, there is a lot of activity in the field of mining. And lots of those mining companies are actually listed on the London Stock Exchange. The locals there, the local journalists in Sierra Leone, they don't know how to get company records from the UK in order to find out what these companies are about, especially when they're involved in some wrongdoings locally. So the Investigative Dashboard is helping them find out this data, and we work with journalists from the UK as well, and they can find out more about that company and investigate it locally. But this can go the other way as well, because if you have, let's say, some foreigners, that are active in the UK, somewhere in London, they open up shop there, or they're involved in some scams. It would be easier for locals to investigate these scams if they use not only the Investigative Dashboard, but an array of tools that are out there on the internet that allow you to get in touch with journalists in other parts of the world and allow you to have access to original information on that matter. So I think this exchange of information is crucial in order to investigate local matters. Let's take, for instance, this recent London riots, and not only London, but other cities in the UK. But there were foreigners involved with this. It would be very useful to check their background back home and to check what they were doing there and how did they get to be part in these riots, because most of the times, again, the local problem has another part to it that is not tied to that place where the things happen.